I'm Shane and welcome to Rockin' the Planet, the show dedicated to bringing live New Zealand music to your television screens every single week of the year. And tonight my special guests are four on the floor and I've managed to squeeze them all on the rock and roll couch. Are you feeling illuminated? I am. We've got four on the floor with us this evening. Fantastic band, one of Auckland's finest, I tell you. They really rocked our socks off at the CT Club the other evening. And right now we're going to go down to the CT Club and catch them live. And then we'll come back and talk some more. Entertain you. Well, they certainly did the other evening at the CT Club, believe me. And tonight I'm going to talk to our first part of the band, our guest, John Perrott. How are you, mate?
Good, Shane. Nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, it took a long time to get here, didn't it?
Did just a little. All good, all good.
But anyway, you're feeling illuminated and you're feeling
I'm
good.
Very
it seems to be the word for the evening. Now, look, I'm so pleased to have you here. Now, what I want to know, four on the floor, obviously that is...
Sure.
That's three, but I'll do another one. Four on the floor. That's the name of the band. You've been together now for how many years?
Four on the floor. 30. We celebrated our 30th anniversary last year.
30th anniversary.
So pretty much the main part of the band has been together for that long.
Yeah, and you've built up a real big fan base over the years. Those 30 years.
We've got some good, followers over the years, and now we've got sons and daughters of followers, which is kind of cool.
It's an amazing family thing. The whole band seems like a family anyway.
We are. We're close mates. And that's kind of what helps us to play as being good friends.
So you have a good social life and so on as well.
Definitely, and then when we get on and play music, that kind of just flows nicely with us, and it's an extension of our friendship, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just the way you're all great guys. Now, when you started out 30 odd years ago, did you think it would last this long?
Oh hell no, no. Charlie wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah, he still does.
Back in the day.
Still does. Have you seen him on the Maracas? Oh my God!
And I guess that I came back from an overseas trip, having played in a band when I was a young fella at Kelston Boys High School.
Yeah. Oh, so you are a Kiwi?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a Kiwi. I was born in UK.
Yeah, you had it. You still got a slight.
Been here since I was 5.
Yeah, you've got a slight twang there that still senses.
He's always had
a little bit of England.
I've a little twang.
Yeah, a little bit. He's a little. So he's the comedian of the band. Yeah.
Oh, very much so. So I did the big OE, came home, and I'd been home a couple of days, and Charlie rang me and said, "Heard you back. I've picked up the guitar while you've been away. Let's get together and have a jam.
Yeah.
And that's where it all started.
That's where it started from.
That's
yeah.
where it all started.
John, so this is the 80s when you really formed.
Yep.
Were you playing in bands before that, school bands and things?
I played in a school band at Kelston. I played in a band called Turok, and
I've heard of
I
them,
was the lead singer and lead guitarist, although I'm really not a lead guitarist. And that was a 4-piece band, and we used to play a lot of covers and one or two of our own little made-up songs as well. And we used to play around, the West Auckland scene from time to time
around the
for
pubs.
a while.
The Westward Ho would be.
We were too young, actually.
Too young to
we
play
were
there.
Too young for the pubs, and so we would do,
Geez, I bet you wish that was what's happening now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Hey, John, it's great having you around, and I know you're going to be around a lot longer yet.
Right.
Thanks for being here, mate.
Absolute pleasure,
And
Shane.
I've
Thanks
got to
for
catch
having
up
us.
with some more of the band, but
Please
meanwhile,
do.
we'll go back to the next song, and let's rock out at the CT Club.
So you think your schooling is funny? I guess it's hard that you agree. You say it all depends on the money. Who is in your family tree? Right, you're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Right, you're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Ha ha, you're bloody well right. You know you're right to say. Well, you're bloody well right. You know you're right to say. But me, I don't care anyway.
Calling all budding musicians, calling all professional musicians. If you desire to aspire to greatness in the music world, then your destination has to be the Music Planet. Their friendly, helpful staff really know their music. All being multi-talented musicians themselves, they can help you with the best advice on how to get started, no matter what your budget. New strings, new drums, pianos, and hundreds of guitars and amplifiers. Bespoke for choice at any one of their 9 friendly stores throughout New Zealand. Be a star. Shop at Music Planet.
Right, you're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Right, you're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say. Ha ha, you're bloody well right. You know you're right to say. Yeah, you're bloody well right. You know you're right to say. Ha ha, you're bloody well right.
It serves you right. It serves you bloody right. There you go. What a great song. Supertramp made it famous many, many moons ago. And of course, you may have noticed on the couch we're one short. Big John just had to go away and serves his bloody right because his car's being towed away for no reason. We have no idea, but he's had to do with that. And now it's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Charlie Unwin, the guitarist for Four on the Floor.
Thank you, Shane.
And also resident comedian. I mean, definitely, you got a sense of humour, mate, that no one else has got around here. I'm telling you, you made me laugh my head off at the gig, and today, just over a drink or so, we've had a good old chat. Anyway, but you've joined the band. You've been with them right from the beginning.
Yeah. So right from the beginning day when we had 1 amplifier, broomsticks to hold the microphones, and we played 2 guitars and a bass through 1 amp.
Wow! Did
As
you
well
really?
as the vocals, yeah.
And no PA. You
No
were just doing
PA,
a little
no.
radio or something, and
it was
hoping
great.
for the best.
And what we would do is on a Friday night we'd practice, and we'd get so absolutely drunk that by the
How
end
old
of the
were
night, 12. By the end of the night, it was sounding fantastic, or so we thought, anyway.
So your alcohol problem started quite young,
very early.
12 years old.
Yes, very, very young.
So they must have been messy rehearsals.
Yeah, oh, totally. And that was
But
the
you're
best part.
sounding good.
That was
now.
the best part of it.
Yeah, no, of course it was. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. That's how bands start. Yeah, and
Yep.
you all went to the same school, basically.
Kelston Boys High, yep.
Yeah.
In fact,
I
we
see
knew each
he's
other
holding
from
his
school.
knees down west.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys here that would disagree with that, you know, but anyway, they're from the shore, so we won't
No,
talk
but
about
you've
that.
stuck together as mates too for all the years, and
Yeah.
that's the lovely thing about
Yeah.
it. And you're still playing music together, doing great things. All right, now the band is going to continue. Are you recording or anything like that? Do you guys
No.
make records?
Look, at the end of the day, it's always been about gigs and having a good time. I mean, like you said, the humour, and I mean, we
Good
go
time
to
band.
gigs.
Live band.
Yeah, we go to gigs and we just laugh all night long. It's just,
Yeah, you do.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
So we just enjoy that part. So we've never really looked at trying to write an original.
No, it's infectious because the people, the crowd, I've seen them respond to you because it's infectious. Your laughter and your good humour and the way you play and everything. Just everyone goes with the flow, and that's the secret to your success, I think.
We love playing with each other, and
Hey. It's not true.
Bass players always say that.
It's normally the drummers, isn't it?
So you all like playing together, okay?
See
I
what
wasn't
you
going to go down that track, really. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Anyway, Charlie, as I said, you're a great sense of humour, a great part of the show with your maracas and all your comedic rapport and everything else, and you keep everyone happy. And apart from that, this man is a great guitar player, Charlie Unwin. So watch out for this boy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you, Shane. Appreciate the opportunity.
Great.
A boy is born in High Time, Mississippi, surrounded by a world that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, giving just enough for the city. Yeah! The father's smart, he's got more sense than many. His patience long, but soon he won't have any. To find a job is like a haystack eater. 'Cause where he lives, they don't use colored people. Living just enough for the city. Yeah!
If you enjoy meeting people and having a good time, come down to the Commerce Club, also known as the CT Club in Remuera. It's where we record the bands on a Friday night, but there is a lot more to it than that. 12 gaming machines, a TAB, pool and snooker, a great food selection, 2 friendly bars and ample parking. There is also a function room available for hire, big enough for more than 200 people. Come on down for a drink or a meal. Give Anton a call on Auckland 524-4094 and become a member of this fabulous friendly club. Non-members are welcome.
Her clothes are old, but never are they dirty. Living just enough for the city.
Great music from the CT Club. Now let's get back to our very next special guest, Mr. Simon Hanna, the drummer, the powerhouse for the band.
Shane.
How are you, mate? Good
Very
to
well,
see
thank you.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Absolutely.
Long time no see.
Yeah,
It
is.
must have been at least 25 years since I worked with you.
Yeah, you know you're getting
Wow.
old when you say I've known him for 25 years.
But anyway, you've been drumming Up a Storm for a long, long time. Apart from the band, the guys that you're with now, Four on the Floor, you've been with Tom Sharplin,
Yes.
various other bands.
Yeah, well I started off, basically when I moved to Auckland I played with Graham Brazier in his first band, the Legionnaires. When
Now that is interesting.
Hello Sailor sort of went their own way, so
Yeah.
that was my introduction to Auckland back in 1980-82.
Now, you found that great working with Graham?
Oh absolutely, you know, we
Yeah.
were playing to full houses up and down the country and you know.
And before that, what, you were just for school bands and things?
Yeah, I started off at, well I've been playing, I earned my first money when I was 12 years old. It was $2.
As a drummer?
As a drummer, yeah, and it was when I was still at school, and I've kept playing ever since. And
Yeah.
and now I'm actually doing drumming and teaching drums as a full-time job.
Yeah.
So it's my
There's a lot of drum teachers, a lot of people take up that career now, and it's a great move, I reckon.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean, when you are a great drummer, and it just look at the gig,
Great.
it was a really good night.
Got a
We had
great
fun.
sound on your drums too. And you're right into it, and your heart and soul's there. You know, that's what I like.
Yeah, well, I've always enjoyed it, and I said to myself when I was very young, I'll do this till I physically or mentally can't do it anymore. So I still have got a way to go yet.
I was just going to say you haven't got long to go then. But anyway, no, that's just teasing. What made you take up the drums? Inspiration, I mean, was it Gene Krupa records or something your dad had, or?
Well, you won't believe this, but I had no intention of being a drummer whatsoever.
Yeah.
I had an older brother that had a drum kit, and when he was out of the house, I used to sneak into the room and get on his drums, put on Jimi Hendrix and Cream records.
Yeah.
Somehow I learnt to play a beat by myself, and by the time I was at intermediate school, I got into the school orchestra, and I had to play a song which some of you oldies will know called Wipeout, which had a drum solo in it.
Oh, I wouldn't know
And
that.
I've been trying to retract my memory.
Wipeout?
Yeah, exactly. So somehow I managed to learn to play a beat.
Dragon Juice Coma, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
No, okay. No, but anyway, so Wipeout. Well, that's a hell of a
At 12 years old,
and it's non-stop too. You got to
Pretty
keep
much,
going,
yeah.
pretty much until you get back to the old, yeah. Oh wow! So that's Wipeout. So that was your first big solo.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Well, you couldn't look back after that, could you? Ginger Baker's does Wipeout
Well,
from start to finish on every
another
song,
big
doesn't
influence,
it?
Ginger Baker, absolutely.
Yeah, he was amazing. Look, it's a pleasure, Simon.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you very much,
It really
Shane.
is, mate.
Lovely.
And on that note, just keep up rocking a storm.
Cheers.
And just keep it going, mate.
Excellent, thank you.
Seems I got to have a chance to see you. Every night I have a strangest dream. Imprisoned by the way I could have been, left you on my own. So it seems I got to leave before I start to spin. Oh, I said, Dr. Dog, turn the key. Alright, oh no, I'm not feeling good myself. Oh no, feeling alright. Oh no, I'm not feeling good myself. Oh no, boy, you shatter me, fall back right. Even now I sit and I wonder when. And then I think of you, I stop myself to cry. I just can't take my time, but I must get by. Gonna stop believing more of your lies, but there's too much to do because I'm feeling alright. Oh no, I'm not feeling good myself. Oh no, feeling alright. Oh no, I'm not feeling good myself. Oh no.
The great sounds of tonight's show, the instruments and the voices are being mixed with the help of student engineers from the SAE Institute in Parnell, Auckland. They will train you for an exciting career as an audio engineer, mixing and recording music for a variety of situations in their state-of-the-art facility. Contact SAE Institute. It's your pathway to a great career. And sitting next to you, Simon, we have the bass player, Mr. Neville Ryle.
Hey Shane,
How are you, Neville?
keep rocking
Welcome,
the planet,
mate.
Shane.
Yeah, you keep rocking the
Yeah.
planet too. We're going to rock your socks off tonight, mate.
Good, hope so.
Neville, you're a bass player, great bass player, and you've been with the band right from its formative years.
Yeah, I've been with the band 30 years.
You went along
and,
there to those nights on a Friday and got
Yeah.
pissed and
Yeah,
rehearsed with the band,
I
as
met-
Charlie told us.
yeah, absolutely. Glen Eden Primary School, you know, Who can remember that?
Oratia Hall.
Oratia Hall.
Oratia Hall. I
Yeah.
know that hall. Yeah, yeah.
Not the Settlers Hall, the Rioters Hall, was it?
The Rioters Hall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had great Friday night dances down there and things like that.
Fantastic.
That's how it all started.
Yeah, that's right.
And did you become a professional musician, or did you go out and get a proper job?
Yeah, I had a proper job and I was working in original bands around town, playing
Yeah.
all the pubs when the pubs were all going.
Yeah, when the pub circuit was
Yeah,
going in the
yeah.
70s, 80s.
That's right, and then Charlie and John poached me in the early 80s, and yeah, haven't looked back.
No, I don't blame you too. You've got a
Yeah.
great camaraderie between all of you. Now, as a bass player, I noticed you're playing a 5-string bass.
Sure.
Can I ask you about that? What reason do you have for 5-string bass? I mean, look, most basses, obviously people out there wouldn't know, but a bass is 4 strings. And a 5-string bass is a little bit more techno.
Yeah, sure.
And you get I like it. I mean, what you
Well,
do.
you've got that low bottom B
Yeah,
string,
and you
and
can
that's
really
where it's
ball-
at. You know,
yeah.
synthesizers tried to take over the basses in the
Nice.
1980s.
And you don't let them.
Yeah, so bass players had to do something, and so they
Yeah.
put that low B string in just to
Yeah.
drop a few bombs here and there. You know, so
Have you ever tried 6-string bass?
I have tried playing 6-string
Yeah.
bass, but it
It's
just
too
gets
low.
a bit.
Hang on.
It goes high, and then you
Mm.
become a bit of a guitarist, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's
you know,
another. Yeah,
so
that's another thing. You
Stick
become
with
a
the
guitarist.
bass; it's the final frontier.
So 5-string bass,
5-string, yeah,
you swear by it.
absolutely.
And what sort of bass are you playing? Any?
I've got a Padula Thunder bass.
Yeah, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, suits me, fits me like a glove.
Look, it's sounding great. Now, your career is moving onwards as a bass player. You're staying with the band, obviously. You're not going to tell him you're leaving.
Absolutely.
But,
Well, yeah. Well, I've known John since we were 7 when he came over from England.
so you
Our
just-
singer, you know, I met him when he walked into our classroom, Primer 2 at Carrylands Primary School, and yeah.
Oh, so you were school
So
buddies.
we go back about 20 years. Yeah.
20 years. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Nev, it's great having you here,
Hey,
mate.
yeah, keep rocking the planet.
Yeah,
Shane.
and you
Yeah.
keep rocking the
Okay,
planet,
mate.
man.
Yeah.
You're a grand,
Good on you, you're doing
grand
great.
bass player.
This is fantastic.
And stay with the 5-string.
Will do. Thanks.
Out where the river broke, the bloodwoods and the desert oak, holding wrecks and boiling dissolved, screaming 45 degrees. The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them. Let's give it back. How can we dance while the earth is turning? How we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance while the earth is turning? How we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to say fair's fair, to pay the rent now, to pay our share.
If you love live music, you're all invited to join us at the CT Club at 27 O'Henny Rail Street in Remuera. We've been having a ball and you can be part of our studio audience while we film our live band of the week. Our next live band, the Tornadoes. They'll be playing their brand of rock and roll for us on Friday, August the 29th, and you're all invited to join us at the CT Club, 7 p.m. onwards.
Pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them. Let's give it back. How can we dance while our earth is turning?
And now to the keyboard player extraordinaire, along with sax player as well, the wonderfully talented Chris Dench. How are you, mate?
Hey, Shane.
Good to see you. Sorry, not too far away there, but anyway, you're looking comfortable.
Thank you.
I noticed you've all finished your wines. I'm the only one with one.
No, mine was in the way, so it got moved back.
Oh, I would have left it on the
It'll
table.
come back.
Don't
It'll come
worry.
back.
Yeah, get it. Somebody get that wine back there. Here we go. The road crew are running around. Look, they're getting his wine back. Is that your wine?
Yes, it is. Oh, look.
Look at this, your big moment,
Still
Andrew.
got my fingerprints
Andrew's
on it.
our floor manager there.
Thank
Look
you
at
very
that.
much, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you,
Awesome.
Andrew. No, I like to see my interviewee
Yes. Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, thank you.
Where are we going from here? Now, keyboards and sax, which is your priority? Do you start out as a keyboard player?
No, I started out as a sax player.
Oh, you
and then
did,
took up the
okay. And you had
keyboards.
50-50 chance of getting that right. didn't
Although I did start playing piano when I was 6, but yeah, I kind of didn't last as long as I should have.
Your
at
destiny
6,
was definitely going to be a musician.
Yeah, I loved. My father was a musician. He was a church organist, and I was never going to head there.
Here in Auckland?
Yeah. Well, he did it in Wellington and in Auckland.
Yeah.
You know, he was
Can you name the church?
St Mark's was his last. Oh, it wasn't his last church. St Mark's Presbyterian in Remuera, and he played in a church in Kohimarama.
What got you interested in the sax? Was it just rock and roll or something?
Well, the funny thing was, I actually decided I would like to play drums, and I played drums for a year, and then I realised that I couldn't sing and play drums at the same time. In fact, I couldn't play drums anyway. Yeah. But
I thought maybe you got thrown out of the house. You know?
So I thought, what's an instrument that I would like that I could still sing and you know, and have a bit of a play, and it was the saxophone. I liked the saxophone, and then I got, as you do, I got completely captivated by it. Really.
Yeah. It is a beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
I've never seen you sing and play the sax at the same time, though.
No,
It
that's
can be
another
done.
one. That's
It can
another
be
one. That's
done.
pretty tough, isn't it?
It's called growling.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. Yeah.
So you've been with the band not since its formative years, obviously.
A strange twist of fate led me to the band. I ended up just sitting in for a session while they were playing a gig. And most bands, as you probably know, just sort of pack up and go home, and that's their lot, but not Four on the Floor. They were still going till like 4 in the morning.
I noticed they don't like stopping.
They
Once
don't like
get
stopping,
started,
and they don't. Yeah, there's a definite aftermatch. And back in the early days, anyway,
A good band is a marriage because
Yes.
you get on so well, and you. I mean, the high. People don't understand, I think, how high you can get on a gig. Just the adrenaline and the comradeship. And if someone else is doing a good solo, then the drummer does something, and you work together like a unit, and it fires. When you finish, it's like, hey, these are the best people in the world, and there's nothing to touch it. And the people love you if they applaud and everything else, and you get such an incredible buzz.
You do.
You go back for more every week, and every time you do it, you want that buzz again, and so you become really, attached. All of you, the band does. And I'm sure that's what's happened here. It's really fired, and it's in concrete, man.
Yes.
You can tell.
Yeah, it's great.
And just the way you play, and we're going to go and see you play again right now at the CT Club and just see how good you guys are. So I just want to thank you, old mate.
Thank you.
It's been great having you here.
Cheers.
And thanks all of you for coming here and entertaining us, and keep rocking the planet.